Hi everyone, I'm Kathy Shah, your transformation coach. Welcome to my series Reflect with Catalyst. And today we have a very interesting guest with us. I am so happy to introduce Pragnya Kashyap to all of you. Pragnya met me when she had a dream and we began the coaching journey together. And today I'm so proud to say that she is the co-founder of HoldUnfold, a very highly energetic and driven person who is totally committed to her dream of creating a community of expressionism in India. So let's hear about her journey from Pragnya herself. Welcome to the show. Welcome to my series Reflect with Catalyst.
Oh, it's so exciting to be here.
Me too. So Pragnya, let's begin with telling our guests how has been your journey to creating Hold Unfold.
Right. So as an education, I'm a digital marketer and a content creator. But somewhere while creating for brands, I felt a need to create my own brand. But I thought, like, for me, branding is about telling a story of someone out loud, because I believe every story needs to be told and every story needs to be heard. And that's how I started reading about expressionism. And somewhere in the process, I had my ups and downs, highs and lows. And if you ask me about my journey, it's a very long one, cut short. But in 2019 was when I hit my rock bottom, like my really lowest phase of my life. And I got into a few substances and everything. But I said, hey, this is not working. So let's get up and go for a rehab. And today, I'm not ashamed to say I was a part of the rehab, because that is where I experienced therapy and I experienced the power of art, expression, and everything. And I happen to discuss with one of our teammates right now that we should do something about mental health, because it's such a taboo in India. But why is it so shameful to say I need help? Because that's about how I started getting intrigued towards mental health. And my initial idea was to have a tech platform for this, but then over the period of time, it has evolved to making a community for expression.
Lovely. And thank you so much for sharing this so candidly with us. So tell me, Pragnya, what is your perspective on mental health awareness in our country?
Mental health is very normal. It's as simple, like I'd like to use an analogy here. A cardiologist who's well certified, who's very good with his work, who knows everything about the heart, how it functions, how what to do when you have an arrest, cardiac arrest. Uh, but when he has one, he shamelessly has to go to another one.
Absolutely.
So it's as simple as that. We all are humans, and if one is having a downtime, there's no shame to ask for help.
Beautiful. So you're saying that everyone, just the fact that you're humans makes it imperative that at times we'll have to reach out to someone. We have to reach out for help, talk to someone, share with someone, and that itself might give us some solutions.
Yeah, just
Great.
talking and expressing your thoughts as they are is very important for each individual, because I feel with everything venting up inside, it can lead you to a very dark phase.
True, and it's important to reach out and take help rather than depending on substances. That is
True.
only going to take you down
Of course,
further.
of course, first-hand experience.
Great. So, what challenges are you facing now as the co-founder of HoldUnfold? How is this journey now?
So right now in India, there are a lot of startups mushrooming, and it's good for the economy. But at the same time, every startup is, having certain purpose. But for me, it's a bigger challenge right now, because we are tapping into a market which is so largely tabooed and stigmatized. You know, like mental health, because not everyone understands expressionism. Not everyone understands it's okay to be not okay. So that is the major challenge we're facing, to get people out of their comfort zone, to shake them up and say, hey, it's okay. So that's why we say that we are a squad. Let's be in it together. We are not superheroes. We know it all.
Great. Yeah. So, what kind of, where do you see Hold Unfold maybe a year from now or Could you share a little bit about the baby steps you've already taken?
Yeah, so the baby steps we have taken is we are already a community of 40 people. So this has just been my progress since Jan. So we are growing, and we are getting support. There are a lot of youngsters who want to come up and speak out, and that's the sign of telling that the next gen is very vocal about what they want, and they are not parasiting or venting and bottling up, or they want to vent. So that's where we see, and we do endo circles which happen every weekend, wherein we have 8 strangers on a 90-minute call, or no, 90-minute virtual call into one artist who can enable expression. So the expression it could be anything, as simple as a poetry session or a storytelling. It could be art, doodling, any kind of art. So we have done 7, 8 sessions till now in 3 months. So that's the baby steps we have taken, and where I see this go, it's a large community where everyone is in it together, and nobody. We're just helping each other out. We are not any preachers, no leaders.
Right. And I would like to share with you all that I have first-hand experience of Enzo Circle. It's a beautiful experience, and you must try it out. And I suppose they should follow Hold Unfold
Of
to
course, at the date hold on.
stay tuned and know when the next one is happening. So tell me, Pragnya, in this whole journey, how has coaching helped you?
Coaching with Catalyst has helped me tremendously, because I'm a person who makes massive plans. I'm a dreamer. I think 100 steps ahead, but coaching, it got me back to the nitty-gritties of everything. Like, let's plan one step at a time and not jump from 1 to 100, because that takes business nowhere. So I think adding a structure, adding a bone to all of this was the high point of coaching for me. And whatever Hold Unfold has progressed, I think it's because of the nitty-gritties and the process which we go through. And yeah, I mean, coaching, I would highly recommend coaching, because you need to have that kind of business clarity before you dive into any kind of business. You need to know the market, you need to know the audience, you need to know everything. Even though you know everything, it's important for a third perspective. It's important that you get a neutral perspective from coaching, and that's why I personally would recommend Catalyst for that, because she has an extreme neutral perspective without any biases coming in between.
Thank you. That's really nice to hear from Pragnya. So just to wrap this up, what is your message to our listeners?
So I would just say a simple thing. We all are humans, and we all have a point to break down. We all have a point to go up. But we are not any leaders. Hold Unfold is not anything. We've not figured the entire life. We're as clueless as you are. We have 1% figured out something that is working for us. Might as well join us, be in the squad, and we are all in it together. That's all I would like to tell you.
Thank you so much. That's a really nice message. And I would like to leave my listeners with my little messages to stay tuned with Reflect with Catalyst on Insta, FB, or YouTube. And I will keep coming back to you with more and more such interesting stories.